Excitement level on making your big league debut would be described how?
Oh, through the roof. I couldn't be more excited. Couldn't be more prepared. I feel like just to come in and finally, pitch in the big league level. I think just the length that it took me to get here has made me who I am, made me even more prepared than I ever would have been. So I'm excited, I'm ready, and let's do it.
You were on the verge a couple of years ago, Tommy John surgery. You've traveled a long and winding road to get here. How do you describe that path?
Like I said, it made me who I am today. It's not how you draw it up. It's not how I envisioned it when I signed here 8 years ago. But no, I think it's my path. It's my journey. It's my story. It makes me who I am, and it made me prepared for this day.
What's worked for you since, let me rephrase the question, a full baseball offseason? How much has it helped propel you into the start of this year?
It's huge. I mean, especially after coming off of last year, a full season post-surgery, gave me just a sense of security and kind of peace of mind that I know my body was in shape and can sustain a whole full season. So having that off season this year, I could push myself a little bit more, knowing that my body is where it's at and needs to be to handle a big league full season.
And you and J-Mo are pretty good buddies. Both of you have gone through Tommy John. You've come up through the minor leagues together. I mean, how much have you talked to each other about your journeys? Maybe not as parallel, identically parallel to one another, but similar in that you haven't just shot straight through.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously really similar. I had a surgery a year after he did. I think he made his debut 2 years before I potentially will tomorrow. And it's just there's a lot of similarities, but at the same time, it's just our own route. Definitely not what we envisioned. Like we said, we talk about it all the time, but it is what it is, and it made us who we are today, and it makes it that much more sweeter when things do kind of work out.
How have you felt that offseason translate into your first month this year?
I feel awesome. Like I said, I pushed myself a little bit harder this offseason. I don't want to say took it more serious, but I kind of refined more things, kind of specialized on certain lifts and certain parts of my body to prepare for the season, and it's working out really well. I'm happy with the results I've had, with where my body's at, how I feel. Everything couldn't be more exciting.
So what did you start working on when you get reassigned to minor league camp? I mean, Clint mentioned the slider and just how things have kind of really turned the corner for you ever since then.
Yeah, just kind of took what and J-Mo told me that always, man, he says, doesn't matter where you're at, you can always pitch like a big leaguer, even if you're pitching in a high school game and leading up in the offseason and everything. So I just took every start I went out to the mound and pretended I was a big leaguer, pitched like a big leaguer. Big league hitters in there. I mean, some of them, have had really successful big league careers, and they're trying to get back to it. So I took it every batter basically just pretended like it was a big league batter, and just went about my ways as best I could.
Was this part of the conversation when you got sent out to minor league camp that this opportunity was going to be there for you, and how encouraging, I guess, was that when you go like that?
Yeah, I mean, they always mention, hey, at some point we're looking forward to you helping us. Don't know when. I didn't know when either. So. Yeah, and it's always in the talk of, hey, you're on the list of help, basically, on the help here. So that it's kind of always in the discussion and saying, hey, we just don't have room for you right now, or there's other guys a priority right now. I mean, it's understand. It's a business, so they have guys that they like more at the time, so it's just kind of how it is.
What difference do you notice after you started trying to approach and pitching the guys, whether they're just got to AAA or have big league experience, when you try to pitch them like a big league?
I feel like it was more on myself. I played a game with myself. It didn't really matter, like you said, who was in the box, if they had a day or 10 years in the show. It doesn't matter. It kind of just made it a game about myself, because, like you said, in bullpen and stuff, there's not a batter in there, and so I just try to better myself and try to just play a game with myself and just try to basically compete with my mind and tell my mind tells my body what to do, and just try to work off that and get results.
What kind of contingent do you have coming in from Vegas?
What do you mean?
Anybody coming in?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Family,
yeah.
friends.
My parents are here. My little brother will be able to make it. He's an hour away in Morgantown right now. Texas is playing WVU, so he's coming in tomorrow morning before the game. And my fiance is here as well. And I may have some buddies coming in. I'm not sure yet. They're trying to work out some the scheduling right now.